Yo guys, welcome back again today. And today we're going to be talking about Afro Colombians, people of African descent that are in Colombia and South America. Afro Colombians are located in Colombia and nearby coastal islands. The estimated population of the group is around 14 million, and they can be categorized into 4 different groups. The first 2 groups, being the Black community and the Afro Colombian community, are broad classifications for all Colombians of African descent in the country, while the other 2 groups, the Palenqueros and the Raizales, have their own distinct cultures and languages. The Palenqueros live in the Afro-Colombian town of San Basilio, Palenque. They speak a mix of Spanish and Palenquero. This town was founded around 1599, and the word Palenque refers to this settlement of freed enslaved Africans. The most famous African from the city would be Bincos Biajo. Once, he was a member of African royalty from Guinea-Bissau in West Africa, but was took into slavery to Colombia. In 1599, he would escape with other enslaved Africans and form this town. He would escape, form ways of communication between slaves, and freed more slaves. He escaped away from the Spanish Empire many times, and eventually the Spanish would make a deal with him. If he would stop freeing slaves, as well as accepting them, the Spanish would leave his settlement alone. The Spanish would not hold up on their side of the treaty and killed Bincos in 1621. The Raizales are Afro-Colombians that live off of the coast, on the islands of San Andreas, Santa Catalina, and Providencia. These islands are located between Colombia and Jamaica within the Caribbean Sea. The Raizales speak a mix of Spanish, Creole, and English. This is due to many foreign powers fighting over the islands throughout the history of Colombia. The island of San Andreas became tax-free in 1953, and this led to many non-Afro-Colombians creating business on the island. While other Colombians were creating businesses, this would widen the gap of wealth between the Raizales and other Colombians. Afro-Colombians began being imported as slaves in the 1520s. The Africans came from African countries such as modern-day Ghana, Nigeria, Gambia, Congo, Angola, Mali, Senegal, Cameroon, and Sierra Leone. These Africans were forced to work sugarcane plantations, cattle ranches, and gold mines. These Africans would pioneer the extracting of gold deposits and the growing process of sugarcane in many parts of the country. Labor was also a big part of development for the country, and Africans were the main tool to developing the cotton, tobacco, and textile industries. Afro-Colombians also played a big part in Colombia's independence from Spain. It is said that every 3 of 5 soldiers were African in the Colombian army. Many Afro-Colombians also lived in the jungle areas for protection at this time and built a relationship with other indigenous Colombian peoples. This event also happened due to the government of Colombia at the time promoting the ideology of mixing. So in order for Africans and Amerindians to maintain their cultural traditions, they would live within the jungle away from other populations. Amerindians and Afro-Colombians were also targeted for their lands, so other Colombians could develop more coffee, banana, and sugarcane plantations. In 1944, El Choco would be the first majority African political administrative division. Within Colombia, many Afro-Colombians faced racial discrimination, absence from high-level government positions, and many of their communities underdeveloped. Many Afro-Colombians and Amerindians were discriminated against by Spanish Colombians, who felt that they were superior coming from Europe. In 1970, the region of Choco, with a big Afro-Colombian community, were taken for the cultivation of soybean. This one event sent many Black Colombians to urban cities trying to escape the war and poverty. This affected the community in many ways, such as the youth joining factions to obtain money and escape poverty, and Afro-Colombians being discriminated against in big major urban cities. In a nation of majority mestizo people, or Spanish Europeans and Native Americans who have mixed, Afro-Colombians developed a divide on what it meant to be African. In the 1990s, Black political consciousness would arise once more. Many debates between Afro-Colombian intellectuals would occur at this time as well. This led to movements for Black economics, political, and social empowerment. These events would move more Afro-Colombians into political positions within the country. From the late 90s to the 2000s, many conflicts would happen and many Afro-Colombian communities would be in the middle. Many would pass away from conflicts about land, in which the Afro Colombians had been on for a long period of time. Despite the discrimination in Colombia, Afro Colombians have a very strong spirit. Black Colombians have influenced Colombia's music, customs, and art heavily throughout its history. The drums and ritual singing is very strong in the Afro-Colombian communities, and music is used to express and preserve their culture. Many festivals are also held by the community as well, such as the Patronio Alvarez, which is a big summer event. This festival lasts 5 days and highlights fashion and food. This festival is held in the city of Cali, where more than 100,000 people from all over the world travel to the city for the festival every year. And Cali is also a big city where many Afro-Colombians live, or the population is very high for Afro-Colombians. Afro-Colombians also have distinct food that they are known for, such as rondon, which uses such ingredients as coconut milk, coconut oil, yuca, and sweet green plantains. So yo guys, we learned about the Afro-Colombian population today. There's a long history of people of African descent in Colombia and throughout Central and South America. So yo guys, please like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification down there so you get all my videos. Check out some of the merchandise down there as well too. And also follow me on all my social medias, which is Afric Network, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, and Snapchat. Each one teach one. Always love each other, always learn about each other, always seek more information, and always stick together. Yo, until next time, peace, one love.